Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Vijayashree Venkat. A quick background about me. Based out of Bangalore. Have been working as in the HR department, corporate HR for 23 years. Was associated with major brands, retail brands like Reliance, Arvind, Mahindra, Landmark Group. My last stint was as the head HR of Landmark Group for a particular zone, Karnataka. I started my career as an executive assistant 94, 95, a small sabbatical break when I delivered my son in 98, and after that back with corporate HR. Today I think it's wonderful that I've got this topic to talk about the vital steps of self-development, personal growth and self-development. I have all the aspiring women over there. Thank you for joining me live. Some quick steps which would take you where you really want to go, which has tried and tested by me, and so I can with great confidence quote these practices which I have practiced. The first thing is self-love. I think we women tend to always prioritize the rest of the family, others, and we tend to put ourselves last because we think that is called selfishness. No, that's actually self-love. Even in an aircraft, they say first put the oxygen mask for yourself and then to the person who's traveling with you. So the first thing is prioritize yourself. Express your emotions. We tend to put them under the carpet. Express your emotions. Be vulnerable. Talk about your weak points, your flaws, your strength, and don't feel shy. Very important is the physical health and the mental health. Always understand where you're going, what is that which is disturbing you emotionally, or what is that happening within yourself physiologically. That's very important. When you have self-love, your self-awareness is something which is also developing, so you know what is going on within you emotionally or physically. That's the first step for personal growth. The second step is investing in your own self. That's again something which we always tend to put aside. Invest in yourself means you want to start reading books, any self-help books. You wish to travel. Travel is one of the most important aspects of learning. First of all, aspire where you want to go in life, and you can engage with a mentor, you can engage with a coach. Have a habit of journaling. Write down maybe your reflections across the day. How have you been spending your day? What were those emotions you went through? What is that you did very well? What you could have done better? This is a very important practice because we tend to put everything aside and take the days as it comes. But it's important to reflect at the end of the day. Where another important thing is say no to toxic relationships where you're getting drained, where you're not adding value to in that relationship. Don't get into unnecessary gossip. Be focused on what you really want to do. I think that's one of the most important aspects also of investing in yourself, because once you start getting drained emotionally, then you're not going anywhere. You've just been going to hit the wall. The third important thing is building a growth mindset, coming out of a fixed mindset. We all have fixed self beliefs, certain barriers which we think, I can't, I am not willing to. It's okay to take a plunge. I think it doesn't mean that every time you have to be successful, you can't fall. No, I think we all know this old saying of failure is the stepping stone to success. So accept your shortcomings first of all. First understand, yeah, I'm not good at this. What do I do? Do I want this? So keep on looking at your self beliefs and breaking those barriers, which will take you to a growth mindset and not allow you to come out of a fixed mindset. Critical feedback is one of the most important ways of working on yourself and coming out of a fixed mindset. While you definitely have to understand who are these people who I will ask for feedback, that you should be able to judge. Any and everyone is not the one who you will go and ask for feedback. But when you trust this person, when you really look up to this person, ask for feedback, critical feedback. Be ready for negative as well as positive feedback, because that's one storyline which I could quote about myself. I kept asking during appraisals. I always asked my reporting managers what I could do better, what did I not do well, so what I could have done in that kind of a situation or whatever. So I think overcoming, talking about these aspects, asking for feedback, working on this feedback is extremely important for a personal growth as well as a professional career wherever you want to go. Yeah. So these are the three most important steps which I'd like to quote and which has worked very well for me. I read a lot of books on self-love. I read books authored by Louis Hay, which could help you understand your own emotions, how you work with a relationship with yourself, how do you work with a relationship with, the external world, with self-help, self-love. Self-love is not selfishness. So read these books. And these are all the steps which I followed, and I'm here today. As I told you in the beginning, I started off as an executive assistant to a vice president, and today I run an organization. I'm a founder of HumanAlpha Strategic Solutions, which is a business management consulting firm based out of Bangalore. We founded HumanAlpha, myself and my partner, Mahesh Shishadri, founded HumanAlpha around 14 months back. And we have been acquiring clients across last 12, 13 months. One client a month is a great achievement for us. We have been recognized with certain global recognitions. We have been on as the top 10 recommended human consultants, management consultants, and we are the most admired brand in 2020 by White Page in association with CNBC TV 18. So when I say business management consulting, we also have a lot of other portfolios which we have, which is like we have certifications for HR budding professionals. We are into recruitment. We also have prevention of sexual harassment. We have trainings. We have leadership development. We have coaching. We have mentoring. So you can look up to us on www.human-alpha.com and know more about what Human Alpha is currently doing and what we what we want to do going forward. Yeah. Okay, so some questions have come. I'd like to take some of these questions. The first question was, how do I work on relationships? Okay, so I think, sorry, I didn't get the name of this person. Relationship is first strengthened, built within yourself. Everything today in this world is a relationship with work, relationship with people, relationship with your finances, relationship with yourself. If you look at the outside world, if it is trust which is lacking within your associates, then you need to understand, am I a person who's lacking with trust? If you're looking for respect, then look at, do I respect myself? So a relationship within yourself is first to be, looked at, and then you start building relationships outside, which is more healthier and more peaceful and harmonious relationships. Okay, so I have Neeta Ashok asking for, hi, I just have completed my graduation. How should I build a foundation for my personal growth? Okay, so Neeta, thank you for that question. First thing is, I think you need to set a goal where you want to go, whether you want to be a wonderful mother or wonderful wife, or you want to look at a career, and in a career, where do you really want to go? Be focused. First set where you want to go, then put a goal to yourself. Be focused, and if you follow a pattern, a discipline, of your own, which is more comfortable to you, the way it works, then I think that's the best way to look at it. So set a goal for yourself, be disciplined in whatever you're going to put across, and follow a pattern, what and where and how you want to kind of go. Okay, I take the next question. Daksha Vinay says, what are some personal development hacks that will help me in my career? Daksha, the most important thing is, I think, constant learning through books, talking to people, networking, attending webinars, seminars, and learning, acquiring knowledge, acquiring information. Okay, and learning, constant learning is one of it. Work on any feedback, like as I said, if you have a negative feedback, have the courage to take that feedback and look at it as a stepping stone. Journal, start writing however you feel, what you want to express. Look at where you are at this point and where you want to go in your life, professional and as well as personal. You can have somebody who you idealize. Somebody can be your inspiration. So keep that person, that image, and look at, where you want to go. What are those qualities? What are those things you acquire from this person? And this will take you a long way. Okay. I have Shruti Krishnan. What are some of the ways I can work on personal growth if I wish to become a leader in my career? Okay, I don't know where you are at this point in time, Shruti, but yes, leadership is constant working on yourself. Emotional intelligence is the most important quality, important aspect for leadership roles. Being aware of your own emotions, how to handle the emotions of your team, social responsibilities, social relationships. How do you motivate yourself, keep yourself motivated, and how do you motivate your team? And empathy, one of the most important, compassion and empathy for leadership. Again, discipline yourself, be focused, read, be aware of the trends which are going around a buzz in the industry, which will help you, work on certain aspects to be a great leader. Develop a growth mindset. That's a very important thing. Don't be stuck in, no, I can't do this. So if you do not have a particular skill, look at how you can acquire this from outside through different means, maybe networking, maybe engaging with a coach, and maybe reading. There are a lot of self-help books at this point in time. So the most important are all of these things which you would probably would be wonderful to do. I have Ansha Faisal asking me, how can I design my daily routine to help me grow as a person? So this is again constant work, Faisal, Ansha Faisal. Physical exercises, meditation, spiritual practices. When I say spiritual practices, I do not really mean religious. So, whatever works for you as in terms of spirituality, build the spiritual quotient, where you are emotionally strong and you're able to handle whatever comes your way. So maybe you can start, be an early riser, journal, read. Yeah, so these are some things which you could, invest on to help yourself grow as a person with a daily routine. Okay, I have Lavina D'Souza. Working as a team. It is also important that we focus on personal development. Very important. Yes, that's a wonderful thing which you have said. What are some team activities that will help in personal development? Okay, team activities could be having informal chats, maybe coffee table conversations, lunch, informal dinner. Yeah, be maybe with your team, going out, spending that, time informally, having a great communication or two-way communication, accepting feedback, talking to people from your team members, and constructive feedback is one also, which you accept critical feedback, negative, positive, the ones which you need to work on. So these are some activities which you can look at to strengthen the team spirit, and be a wonderful, I don't know if you're a leader of a team or whether you're a part of the team, but yes, these are some things which will really work very well for you. I have Rini asking, are there any courses, trainings that will help me in my personal growth and development? Yes, plenty. That's very important. Self-help books are there. There are a lot of certifications, small time online courses, lot of soft skill trainings, and you can, yes, a short term engage with a coach, to set a path, because some people need that discipline. They need somebody who will keep on, telling them, hey, you're here, you need to go 5 steps more, 2 steps more. So I think it's nice to have a coach, to have a mentor, maybe for a short term or 3 months term, and see where you are and where you really want to go. Yeah, so yes, you can, engage with these kind of things. Anvita wants to get back to work. What are some personal growth practices that I need to focus on to be able to adjust to the workforce again? Okay, Anvita, be ready to unlearn, because I don't know what your gap is. So yes, you will have to be ready to unlearn be ready to assimilate a lot of new technology, maybe techniques. A lot of research is what you need to do on the current industry trends, network on LinkedIn, specific people you can network, specific people, ask questions, ask for help. That's one thing. Do not feel shy and do not feel hesitant to ask for help. If you do not ask, you're not going to get. Only the crying baby gets milk to drink. So it's always good to ask for help and, get help in whichever area. Try different patterns, try different patterns of working which you're coming back after maybe a break. Maybe you can start with a part-time, look at those kind of work, where you have this kind of engagements, and I think you should be able to kind of get back to work. Okay, I have Rima asking me, hi, what are the basics of personal development that everyone must follow? Okay. Know where you want to go, Rima, first. Yeah, Rima. Where you want to go. Is it, like I said in the beginning, is it personal life? Is it your professional? Do you want to be a wonderful mother and just have a career? Or you want to grow in your career and also definitely manage and balance your personal life. So first understand where you want to go. Okay, what's that? Set a goal for yourself. 7 years down the line, 8 years down the line. Be very patient with yourself and also understand what you are. What are all the things which you need to look at, and work on a pattern. Maybe you can keep a diary, okay, and write down, so this is where I start and this is where I want to go. So how are you progressing? Look at your own progress. It's very important. Okay, I have Nisha asking me how to use the current situation as a way to focus on personal growth and development. Lots of opportunities. First, I would say is I'm sure you have more time now. Maybe you're not traveling to maybe an hour or two. Maybe you're setting your time in a different way. So use your time for introspection. First thing is introspect. Where am I? What am I doing? How am I feeling? Am I feeling confident enough to reach where I think I'm going to go, where I really want to go? So introspect, understand yourself first. So very important. This is, I think, a beautiful time where lots of people have spent. I myself have spent on, my own introspection, personal as well as HumanAlpha, my company, my baby, which is growing now, as to how I grow it, because COVID just came and we had different strategies. So that's how I kind of spend this time. Certifications, be a part and participate in webinars, network a lot. And I think you should be definitely able to get to focus on your personal growth and your development. Latika is asking me to what are some of the personal growth and development steps that I would need to for the post-COVID world. Yes, introspection, as I said, where do I go? Because this has come all of a sudden. You might have a different aim, you might have a different thought process. But yeah, this has put a small break, right? Yeah, let's maybe look at different ways of doing things. Preparedness for the uncertainty. You have to be extremely prepared because this has come very, very sudden. You don't know. None of us expected. We didn't anticipate this coming at all. So, like I said, when we re-strategize as an organization, then obviously you need to look at what I have to kind of work on differently. Okay, I think I have some more questions here. Okay. Okay. Is there anything on the chat I can take? No, I don't have any. I hope I thank Jobs for her for giving me this wonderful opportunity to express myself and express and talk about those steps which has made me, what I am today, and achieve what I want as a successful entrepreneur. I'm sure it will help all of you too. And do feel free to connect with us on Facebook, or you can leave a comment on our website. Our email IDs are also mentioned, our telephone numbers are also mentioned on the website. Do feel free to connect with us for any kind of an engagement you would like to look at for your own personal growth and your self development. It'll be wonderful to connect with you all.